Well, here it is Saturday, about 39 degrees out, and I didn't really have anything pressing to do, so I decided to go up and get all the trees that we left up at the old folks site. And they're scattered all over up there, so I'm going to spend the day collecting them and dragging them back down to the woodlot so that we can process them into firewood. That's what's on today's agenda. Making piles here. I got one more pile to drag down like this one, but the first two that I drug down tore up the road just a little bit, so we're gonna forklift them or use the grapple tractor and take them over the woodlot here after lunch. I didn't realize there were so many of them. I've been at it for about 4 hours and I just counted them. They're all down. They're not all over here yet, but there are 41 trees that came down from there. That's quite a lot. And little tractor dragged them all and or picked them up with the grapple. So I'm not quite done yet. I'm gonna get back to it. Well, I bucked up all that wood we drug down. I drug down, Panzer and I drug down. Here's some of it, and now it's time to split it and take it over into the woodshed and stack it for probably 2 years while it dries out. We have plenty, but you can never have too much. So away we go. That's a good woman right there. I got the best. They're not being very helpful. While she's up there splitting, I'm gonna gather all these down here that I cut up and take them up there in the bucket of the tractor, and she can pull them out of that and split them and throw them right into the trailer to side by side. We try to handle the wood as few times as possible, but it's still usually 3 or 4 times before we actually burn it. Move that one.
Is that a butt first?
Yes, that's a butt first. Now I could back that in. Maybe.
Now it's back-breaking time.
Well, this is the wood that we have to burn before we burn what we're going to put here. This is going to sit here for probably 2 years. We've got almost 4 cords sitting here. So that can just sit there and cook. We probably, if I had to guess, we're going to fill up 2 rows, row and a half. We'll see. Such a good helper.
There must be order.
It's a fine looking wood pile you got going there.
Really? Do I need that?
Okay, we're going to start splitting and loading our 4th load of the day, which is going to take us real close to 1 cord of wood over there. And that's probably all we have in us for today. There's a lot left to do. Because we have to go for a dirt bike ride, and then we have to eat brisket. There's a reason we call this place the wood lot. We split all that big stuff sometime over the winter. It was a standing dead fir, or a couple of them. And all this little stuff over here, we split that and stacked it, I think in November. All this is going to go in the woodshed that feeds the apartment, because this stuff is only 12 inches long, and that tiny wood stove over there can't fit 16-inch long stuff. Here we have the sawmill. We still got all this stuff to split here, so that'll be the next time, and then we'll be done for the year. Those 41 trees that we cut gave us 1.5 cords of wood, but we've been out of town for 3 weeks, and this stuff's been drying and shrinking and moving, and this whole pile is about to come down. So we're going to have to take this down and restock it. That's the problem with stacking green wood. It moves when it dries. So that's what's next on our agenda. There's never a shortage of things to do at the One Heart Ranch.